Well, I've had a lot of jobs. I taught driving in San Francisco, standard shift. Oh my God, on the hills. I was a linguist in Korea, spying on the North Koreans. I was a reference librarian. I was a director of a literacy program for adults in Portland. And I was a director of a branch of the University of Maine system for 15 years. There was a blue ranch house here in this field. And there was a for sale sign one cold November day as I drove by. And I always loved this area.
Look down at the other pond. And one year
so
we
I
saw
inquired.
fish in there, probably shad that come
I
up.
Met my
Kate and I
in another
2 weeks.
The real estate agent
from the
over here
ocean.
the next day. And the day after that, there was an open house, and a lot of people seemed interested in this place. But we saw the land as being, oh my God, you can't find this anywhere. So we offered them that day full price, and they accepted. Who I am is, I have a name, Nathaniel Green. I am retired from about 5 different careers. The last one being a landscape gardener and arborist. So I still practice that art here on our own 2.5 acres. So I haven't really quit, but I work for nothing. I was reluctant to start. But somebody who was 30 years younger than I gave me some jobs and said, if you want to get started, I got 6 customers that I can't handle. Here are the jobs. And I said, well, I don't think I know enough. And she said, get out there. I was 55 years old, she was 25. She said, get out there. And I did, and it was great, right from the beginning.
This is the swampy area that used to be a pond.
Here, that's filled in. The stream floods its banks every few years.
Here are native viburnums that were here. All I had to do was cut away the bad stuff. They flower. The prevailing north-northwest winds come from away from the house and hit these, and the wind is broken up a little by the trees. That piece of the ironwood great to help these vines get started. Something to come from a lobster boat to crawl on. They were mounted around the propeller to keep the lines from tangling in the front. And somebody asked me if I wanted them. Of course. Free stuff.
That same fall after the garden tour, my knee really started to hurt. It wasn't right. The arthroscopic surgery a couple years before wasn't good enough. So I had a knee surgery, a knee replacement in the spring of 2013. And that really slowed me down. I didn't do a whole lot. I couldn't, it takes a long time when you're older especially for things to heal up. So I did that, and that fall I had a heart attack. I have a lot of support from Nana, my wife, the writer. She knows all about going out on your own and taking chances, and always was there in support of what I was trying to do. She also, in a way, joined my company and used to have the crew over for lunch at the house and got to know them all. That kind of support was really important. And finally, landing this piece of property, which is a perfect place, a perfect area to work on. How could I help but not just take advantage of it and just, it gets bigger, it just grows every day. It's a continuous art project. Here we actually have buried a Sasquatch. At 70 years old, 16 years of lifting heavy stuff and pushing heavy things and making some heavy decisions, I said, hey, I turned all my workers loose on the, I had about 30 customers, regular customers, and 3 people that worked for me, and they divided them up. As I retired from running a business, the director of the horticulture program at the community college asked me if I would take over a course called landscape management. And once again I thought, me? She said, yeah, you. I want you to do it. So I said, okay. And it was great. It was very enjoyable working with young people. They kind of kept me current with the language. And plus, I mean, we had a good time. We worked really hard, and they were smart. At this stage of my life, it's overwhelmingly art. It's overwhelmingly design. And I'm now able to work with plants that I put in 16 years ago and have nurtured and pruned and watched and grown and gotten accustomed to. And I've added things, moved things a little bit. But constructing pathways and building new garden areas within the landscape, fitting them in. The wine and cheese overlook. It's very rewarding.
Sit in the evening with
visual. Last time, some of the committee said your place was the favorite. Well, it better be this year. After the hundreds and hundreds of hours.
Because I don't have to fence it in. Because
fix the place up and expand the places to visit.
Animals don't like the perennial gardens.
I'm renovating gardens. There are endless areas where things are planted, but in reality, you would say
golden
I would say that there's
roots that reach everywhere. It's hard to keep those out.
Weeded edge. They needed to be
planted. Let it happen.
Can't stop it. Compost, fertilizer.
Don't poison anything on this property. Like that.
Cutting and pruning.
And then
you can still landscape from a wheelchair if you have raised gardens. So no, unless I get thrown into a condo somewhere and no land to work, I can't imagine that. That'd be like prison. Yeah, I mean, it's the right thing. It keeps me sane. It's enjoyable every day.